All right, this is your red alert video. Things are moving real quickly now. I posted 5 days ago on the community board here in UFO Utopia that I could see that things were moving really quickly and with UFOs and UAPs throughout the world. And since then, man, it's blowing up. You have different events going on over in the UK and here in the United States and Washington, D.C. And a lot of these claims, by both governments are that these are drones. But I think, although I can't prove, I think that some of these are actually UAPs and the government is downplaying things because they don't want people to panic, which is part of the great deception that's been going on for thousands of years about our reality and what our reality truly is. So I'm kind of just riffing this. This is not scripted. This is something that I'm doing just off the cuff. First and foremost, I do want to apologize. I have not posted anything in months, and there's been a reason for that. Part of it is one of the videos that I posted 6 months ago in relationship to Mar-a-Lago and Trump and some of the accusations about him basically got the channel, I don't want to say the magic words, but I think you get it. We kind of just disappeared from the algorithm. And in that videos, I had mentioned that, one of the things that Trump had been accused of was harboring top secret documents, and they went as far as to claim that they were nuclear codes. And then they said, well, it was the equivalent of nuclear secrets. And that was not far from the truth. The truth of the matter is that Donald Trump had documents that he secured, that he declassified, apparently, for his own records to keep. And they were basically on the UFO and UAP phenomenon. And so you have seen over the last 4 years everything to try and keep transparency from happening. It is all part of the great deception that has been in power for thousands of years. Well, things have changed, or in the process of changing. Our reality is changing whether we like it or not. We're going to see and are starting to see more UFO, more UAP events. Our reality is slowly bending from what it was to what is going to be the new reality. And that it does involve our world changing to recognize that there are other beings throughout the universe, and that everything that you have ever heard that might be possible as far as who these beings are, they're all possibilities. They could be from other planets, they could be from other dimensions, they could be from a divine realm of angels and demons. It's all on the table. And I can tell you from personal experience that I know throughout the military, and in particular within the Pentagon, they do have certain departments that, special access programs and top secret departments within the Pentagon that believe that UFO, UAP phenomenon is truly evil, and that there are demons. And I have to believe that that is at least partly true. But if that's partly true, I also believe that they are partly angelic. They come from another realm, another dimension that exists outside of our time reference. But that's not just the totality of it. There are, I do believe, within our own universe and our own dimension, beings visiting us. And you can see, if you follow my channel, and you have followed it for a while, and by the way, I do want to say thank you. We have 2,500 subscribers. And even though I have not posted anything in months for reasons I've already stated, I didn't lose any members. So that says a lot. As we go forward, I want to present more things, get more involved. As you can tell, I'm in a different location. I moved. This is my dining room that I set up as an office for me to do these types of things. And so moving forward, I'll try and get more relevant videos out, more discussions, and I may get into my experiences throughout my lifetime with UFO UAP phenomenon, to include when I was a child and to include when I was in the military. There are a lot of things that have happened to me in my past that bring me right to this moment right now. And so we're literally sitting at the moment where our reality is changing from one reality to another. You know, I think one of the things that we as human beings need to understand is that we are not the only conscious beings in the universe. And there are many levels of consciousness. We have always thought that, so to speak, we were the top of the food chain, that it didn't get any bigger than us. And we're coming to find out now that that's not true. There are beings that are much more intelligent than us. There are beings that their race has been around for billions of years. There are beings that exist on a higher plane of existence than we do. And so we are going to slowly have our reality change to where these are going to become the norm. I think the important thing to remember is that our universe itself, God, is our universe. Our universe is self-consciousness. That is the consciousness of God. I've shown it in previous videos where our whole universe has been mapped out, and it looks exactly like a brain with neurons firing. And so that's not lost on me. And so if that's true, that God is the universe and consciousness of the universe is God, then everything within the universe has God in it. That includes you, it includes me, it includes everything around us, and it includes other beings. Like, their consciousness may be superior to ours on a certain angelic God level, but we are all connected through God. The important thing is to remember what God wants from us, and I myself am a follower of Jesus Christ. And I know many of you are, and I know many of you are not. But I think one of the things that, the most important thing that Jesus preached about was love. Conscious love. Love for each other, love for your fellow man. And I think we're going to find out that we need, and we are part of, a conscious love that exists outside of our planet. But we are a part of that too. That's part of the reason why the UFO and UAP are here. They're here to help us not destroy ourselves. And right now we literally sit at the precipice of destruction. Let that sink in. I think you know, with everything that's going on in the world, all the different factions going on, and the different wars, the never-ending wars. Our planet has been at war for thousands of years. It's never stopped. And it's time for the wars to stop. It's time for the killing to stop. It's time to let the fear go and let hate go. If you know anything about love, you know what the opposite of love is. It's not hate. The opposite of love is fear. Fear leads to hate. We need to show more love. Be part of the conscious reality that is the universe. Let God in and let your inner God out. Show your love. If we can do that, everything's going to be okay. If we don't, We probably will face a wrath that is of biblical proportions that you see in Revelations and in other religious texts. They foresaw it thousands of years ago, and we're living through it now. It doesn't mean that it needs to be as hurtful and harmful to our race as predicted. We are allowed a certain amount of self-control, a certain amount of free will. We need to use our free will to will love and togetherness. And I think, look at some of the things that are going on right now. You've got UFOs are appearing everywhere. What is their main mission? Why are they here? Well, I can tell you, I believe that they are here first and foremost to keep us from destroying ourselves, destroying our planet. Well, why would they care about our planet if it's just us? We're one planet within trillions throughout the universe. We are more important than we believe. And when we cause destruction at a level, especially with the nuclear explosions, we are causing damage that we can't even understand and fathom. Our destruction of those devices have got the full attention of the UFOs and UAPs. And because when we explode one of them, we actually destroy part of things that we cannot see. Other consciousness, other beings. And so they can't allow that to happen. So that's part of the reason that they're here. The other part of the reason that they're here is to hopefully help humanity transform into a higher level of being, a higher level of consciousness, to become more of our inner God out, to show our connection with each other, to show an affinity for love rather than fear and hate. And so these things are going to increase. There's going to be more and more evidence. And at some point in time, our reality is going to change so much that it's going to be beyond obvious of what's going on. So this is basically your red alert to let you know in advance of what's coming. I do plan on discussing this more, get into more discussions about what's going on. And again, I apologize. I have not put anything up for such a long time. But if you want me to go forward with this, I need you to do a few things. Since I already know this video will not catch the algorithm that we hope to be spread. So I need to do this the old way with likes, comments, and shares. If we can get 1,000 likes out of this video, then I know that what I need to say, I would like to say, wants to be heard. And there are many things that I could express, things that have happened over my lifetime, things that have happened to me, things that have happened to the world, and things that I see happening in the future. So with that, all I will say is be consciously aware of your inner God and to express love where you can, because that's going to be what gets us through to the new reality that's coming. Thank you.